We here, the community part of Plastic Playgrounds and all the wakeboarding events all over the world, well, we love wakeboarding, we love action sports. We do also know that there is a rather large element of risk involved. And two of our foremost riders, Brad Smeele a little while ago, and this chap right here, Ben Leclair, fell victim to the risk that is inherent in playing around what we do. Now, admittedly, you guys pushed it to the limit more than most, and we are here today to chat to Ben to see what you guys are doing to basically make people aware of the dangers involved and to help you guys. We're starting out a little bit of a fundraiser today. Tell us a bit more about it, and well, first of all, welcome to Plastic Playgrounds.
Thanks for having me, and obviously it's a dangerous sport because what we're doing sometimes can get a little crazy, but it's all part of the game, and you can never plan when the things go wrong. We always want them to go well, but it's got to happen sometimes.
And when they do go wrong, the community needs to pull together, and that's what we're exactly celebrating now. We're going to shave lots of people's hairs off, including Gary over there. Still in the throes of youth, apparently, but we're going to sort that out right now. You and Brad, out the other side seems the wrong phrase, but you're here watching that wakeboarding, and you see the risks still unveiling, the risks that you've fallen foul to. What's your thoughts now? I mean, would you change anything about your life up to this point? You couldn't really change how much you love wakeboarding and the amount you put into it, right?
No, obviously not. Like I said earlier, it's it's a mishap. It's not something that's going to happen to everybody, and I know the risk, and there's always a risk whatever you're doing. Like when I was in the hospital for almost a year, I met so many people that broke their necks and their backs, and it was washing their windows and slipping when they were washing their cars, like on crazy stuff. Like you can't stop living thinking, hey, am I going to get hurt? Am I going to stop doing this? Like, might as well live it full throttle. You never know what's going to happen, so you got to give the best of it.
Having you over here involved with the judging, because of course, of all the people that can cast a discerning eye over wakeboarding, you are pushing the limits of the sport, so this particular event does push the limits of the sport. So is it fun for you to be involved and be still part of the wakeboarding community?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get back into it as much as I can. I'm just really busy with all the rehab and trying to get back on my feet as soon as I can. But when I see a setup like this, it obviously makes me want to get back faster.
But that's fuel for the fire for the rehab, right?
For sure, yeah. When I see this, I'm like, damn, I want to get out there. I want to be with my friends on the water, and I look and I see the setup, and it just looks crazy.
And apart from it being amazing to have you here hanging out with all of your friends and then involved in the judging, we've also got a little bit of your creativity on the big screen in the form of a premiere for Mia Rougier here tonight. Talk us through that.
Yeah, well, I've got back into editing now that my hands are starting to work a little bit. So it's not as fast as it was before, but it still works, and it's cool to finally get back into wakeboarding a little bit more. And I saw that she was riding a setup that we drew and that we are the first ones to ride. And I saw how gnarly she got on there, and I was like, all right, I'm going to edit this and let's see how it goes, and I'm stoked to put it out tonight for everyone.
Well, mate, it's amazing to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And people out there, watch this space. There'll be links to the various... In the comments, there'll be the links to the various fundraising places that you can get involved to help Ben, to help Brad, to raise awareness about all that is involved in our amazing sport. It's not just this, it is get involved, get your hair shaved off, throw a little bit of money, how big or small, it doesn't matter. And if you're not here now, come hang out with us. Plastic Playgrounds 2020.
Hell yeah.